This questline will reward you with a variety of resources and a somewhat hefty amount of money if you choose the right options. But the main rewards to speak of are a blue SVD and a choice between a camo paint and a pistol. Another thing to point out is that at some point you may be required to complete Slasher's cooking side quest to continue this questline, so I suggest you complete that before starting this quest chain. This quest is a hidden quest. It's inside the Kolos Agro Complex. You can see it here on the map. It's kind of in the northern center area of the region. Once you're at the main building, it's on the right side on the map-wise. You can find these stairs going down. I'm going to go down here, go around a couple times, and you'll see this dead body in the corner. If you interact with it, you can search the corpse and examine everything. And then you'll get the quest, The Dead Man's Case, which is to bring the case to Wheezy. Wheezy's going to be over here in this area. Now Wheezy is going to be on the right side of this circle. In the main building, he'll be sitting in the corner. You talk to him and deliver the artifact. Then he wants you to go and find the messenger, which is all the way up here on the northern side. The messengers can be found on the eastern or right side of the quest line. It's going to be along this railroad here. At the end of it, you'll see the large wall, these guys with the car. You want to talk to Merchant here. He'll ask you to go fill the gas canister for the car, which is a bit of a journey. If I remember right, these locations where you can fill up the gas tank, it does not matter in what order or which ones you choose, you just have to go to them. And it'll take like 3 or 4 attempts, something like that. That or all of them, I cannot remember. Alright, so the first location to fill the canister, it's the tank right here. Siphon gas. Got a bit of gas from it. Alright, the second gas tank. I think you got some gas out of it. Third gas tank's at this truck over here. It's an empty tank. The fourth tank is a armored vehicle right here. Siphon the gas. 3/4 full now. The last gas tank is on this tanker. And that gets it full. Alright, now that we're back with the filled gas tank, we can talk to the merchant. And then we can find this missing person for them, and then we can go with them. But let's just throw a little bolt through that, run through, and you'll see the body here on the left. You can run on back the same way you came in. Report you found him, then head on out. You'll be taken to their hideout. You just want to make your way inside, down the stairs. You can talk to this big guy right here, Cheshire. Now we gotta report back to Wheezy and let him know what Cheshire has told him and what he wants. Right, now that we're back, we can talk to Wheezy and let him know everything. You'll tell him you'll handle the issue, and now you gotta bring him 2 burning crapite and 30 normal crapite. Now thankfully, I already have some burning crapite saved up from the stuff I've been doing running around. The crapite itself is pretty easy. But as for the burning crapite, you can get it by just doing normal bases like this, or you can do the PvP event over here at this broken bridge. That's also a pretty good source for doing it. And now, once you've gotten your burning crapite and your crapite, you can come back over here to the same spot, talk to the merchant, and he'll take you back over to Cheshire. Wheezy sent you a little gift. Then he sent you back to go talk to Wheezy again. Once you're back, we'll tell Wheezy that Cheshire forgave the debt. He'll give us some resources. And that ended the conflict between them. Once you've turned in the quest to Wheezy, and you don't have the quest anymore, doesn't say anything, but if you just run around and do some other stuff, you will get a contact on your PDA that will resume this quest line. Not too sure how long it takes, but for now you could just go and get some other resources, maybe start another side quest, or work on your season pass tasks. Just do something until you get that PDA notification. Just a heads up, the wait for this call took over an hour and a half in real time. There we go. Finally, Wheezy called me back. But once he calls you back, you can finally go back and talk to Wheezy. You want to do the second option? You called. Now you gotta go talk to Cheshire. So we're back over here. We can talk to the merchant. Head back over here to Cheshire's camp. Hello again. I'm on business from Wheezy. Chat a little. You get some stuff from him. Now you gotta go back and talk to Wheezy again. So, Grave here is going to blackmail you. So what I do is I get the hint how much. Now if you pay him right away, he doesn't like you. Tell him, I'm not giving you any money. 5,000 is an insane amount. I'll think about it. And then immediately talk to him again and pay him. And he'll have more respect for you. Versus just paying him off right away. But either way, it doesn't really matter too much. Just pay him off. It's whatever. Run on back out here. And make your way to Wheezy. Cheshire sent me. Give the letter. Tell everything that's going on. Then I believe you're actually done with Wheezy. So you can go back to Cheshire and do the stuff with the gang. And so here at the hideout, you gotta talk to various gang members and do stuff for them so that they get in good with you and give a good word to Cheshire. I'm pretty sure Mortar has a quest. Yep, he does. It's a tall cabinet. Do all three of these, and then you can come back to Cheshire. So you have buy the crate from the military member, you have find the package, and clear out the outpost of stalkers. Alright, so for the ammo from the scrapyard, gotta buy the crate from this guy here. Okay, the Amnistratrum was the password for me. You pay the 3K, take the crate. Then all you gotta do is bring that back. But instead of going directly back, I'm gonna do the intersection over here. Peace.
That's another stalker dead, and that's another stalker dead. So you don't need to do actual outposts, you just need to kill 3 stalkers in the outposts that spawn there naturally. Okay, so when you get here, there's a good chance there might be a stalker camp in this building. You can go ahead and clear that out. And then the package will be in this room in a little backpack. And that was the last thing I needed for the gang, so now I can run my butt all the way back up here and bring everything back to the gang. Now they're back, I can turn everything in. So I'm going to start with laser here on the hood. I'm going to take money. I'll give you 3K, dog over here. I'll give you some money and ammo. And then we got mortar. Give him the crate of ammo, he'll give you more money and ammo. So now that we completed the quest for his guys, we can go back in and talk with Cheshire. What do you guys think of me? You made a bunny and I paid up. Thanks. And that completes Cheshire's merchant. Now, I believe some of the guys in here will become repeatable quests. Yeah, like Mortar and I think Dog will have repeatable quests. But there's more to this quest line, I believe. But for now, we can leave. So this is continuing Cheshire's quest line. Once you get to the bar on the Bandit side, you'll see this guy at the top of the ramp, and it name's Magnate. He'll continue this quest line. He'll want you to go talk to Coin. Once you're here, want to run down into the basement, go through the door. Inside here, you'll find Coin at the back. Which, okay, I can't open this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm probably another dealer. It's true, I'm not rich. You have to teach me how to earn money, sounds good, I'm in. I want to earn 1 million. Airtight packaging, got it, so what's up? Da-da-da-da. Okay, I'll do it. And gives you a package, and then you gotta run back to the bar. Now, here's the important part. The package you're given is messed up. You're trying to sell it to this guy. They will notice it's messed up, and they'll make you pay money if you give them this spoiled MRE. Now, you are going to give it to them, but you are going to slip them. I'm going to grab 1 American MRE and 1 domestic MRE. Let's see if either of those work. Alright, so now we hand this crate off from Coin. I went for the second option. Here's the crate of MRE I brought from Coin. Slip in the dry MRE, which is the domestic MRE. Now, if you do this, you won't lose out on any money, and you'll get roughly 12,000 from Coin when you go back. But if you pull out the top MRE from the crate, you'll have to pay 10,000, and then you'll get 20,000 from Coin, so you still get your money back, but it's not as much, so you could always just do this. And then you go back to Coin, he'll give you your money. Alright, now that we're back here, we can talk to Coin again. I've taken crate of the MRE, but I didn't notice the trick and accepted the crate. Give me a new job, expect from supplier, got it. So now we gotta meet with the supplier from Coin. Which is just southeast of here, it's not too far. So now that we're here, we can talk to the supplier, which is Koba. And then he wants us to go in to find GV. Alright, so right here on the map, you see it's not too far from this lake crossroads going south, slightly west. Right here on the map. I found it using a signal. There's 3 bodies here. Second body I got, it was completion for the search for GV. I now can go back to Koba. Now that we're back here to Koba. Found his corpse, killed by bandits. Now the bandits are dead, I got the package. Alright, so right here, if you pay him 10,000 out the bat, or off the bat, you won't really get anything. But if you choose a second option, you can either get a armor paint or a pistol. I'm waiting for the armor paint. I don't know what the pistol is, but I feel like it's not going to be worth it.
Do keep in mind that if you do not have the money and buy one of the choices right away, you will not be able to come back later and get them. I did not have the money at the time and tried to run back to bar and get the money and come back, but I wasn't able to buy them.
Turn this in. Or back from Koba to coin. Alright, I'm gonna go for the second one. Doesn't change. He'll just give you another quest to buy an exotic trophy. Now this involves going back to Slasher over at the dump. Alright. Once you're here, you want to come on over and talk to Slasher. Listen, Slasher. Hey, Slasher, there's something I gotta talk to you about. Third option. People bring mutant parts, mince meat, right? Maybe you got something rare or unusual laying around. Maybe something you couldn't cook.
For this part, you want to select the claw, not the mutant eye like I did.
I'm gonna go with the examine the piggy's eye with 3 pupils. So I'm gonna take the eye. The other option, you could try that if this doesn't work. Now I need to try and sell this eye to the tourist. Okay, so my bad. You were actually supposed to go to the village school. All the way down here. Not going back up. And you were supposed to talk to this tourist, sell the trophy you just got. He's in the second story. Just you, my good man, I can have just a moment of time. I'm the legendary hunter, beast slayer. Haven't you ever heard of me? Unique item, even by the zone standards. Tourists seem to be quite faint-hearted these days. What else did you want from the zone? So it turns out I failed to sell it because he was too grossed out by it. I do believe the fang or the claw is probably the way to go for that part. But now we gotta go back to coin. Alright, so now that we're back to coin. Alright, so the first option can continue the quest line. I don't know what these other options will be like. I'm gonna go for, I sold it for 5. And then I'll pay 1,500. It's not too bad. Then he'll give me the next part of the quest. So now we have to sell guns that he gave us. The weapon crate to some customers up here in the Path of Fools. Alright, so you're going to talk to Bandana here. I'm from Coin. I brought you the guns. What do you mean 90? After all, we agreed on 7.5. You didn't get enough money. Okay, bud. Let's contact ring lead or figure it out. Ask what the total amount should be. Got it. I'm leaving. Oh, now he's got to run back to coin. Alright, now we're back at coin. Alright, I sold the weapons and even squeezed more money out of them. Hey, hold your horses. The fact that I took us and got a little bit extra on the top doesn't affect our profits in any way. Pay me for my labor. Then continue on. Got everything you need. As you can see, I have everything I need except for a solenoid. It's the only thing I'm missing.
These resources are mostly found from stashes that you find with your metal detector. I believe you can also find them when searching random containers like you just saw me do.
And we're back. Yeah, take it. Deal. Now we can sell the detector to the newbies. I think this is back over at bar. Now that we're in the bar, we can see on the left side there's going to be a group of newbies. We want to sell this detector to them. What deal going here? Looking for a detector? Well, one can hardly call that piece of plastic a detector. I got a real device. Whose is better? Mine, of course. I'll crush it, steal. And judging by your regs, that's the one you're buying. And then, well, those drunks can't even reassemble a pistol, let alone a detector. This is some kind of con. What do you say, guys? Oh, fuck it, I'll take what I can get. So, that deal didn't go out too well, but it went. So now we gotta run all the way back over to Coin. Now that we're back, you'll see some people already dead here in the hallway. It's because these guys are getting raided and you gotta clear it out. So there's two on the left. I think you're also supposed to inspect all the bodies, or at least see them. No, you're supposed to kill bandits. There's gonna be a boss in here. Or not a boss, but a little guy right there that you could talk to Coin. Hit the dialogue, and then you have to go back to Cheshire. So you can talk to him, get security for Coin. Now we're back to the merchant, so he can take us to Cheshire's hideout. Right on downstairs. Merchant asking for security. Can you protect him? No, he's in the pit. They call him Coin. And there you go. And then you gotta run back to Coin again. So, back to Coin. Cheshire's men are already here, so on, so on. And then you will finally get the Caracal, which is a blue grade SVD. Well, it comes with a suppressor and a PSOP 6x scope and a paint job.